It's not a hobby that people would expect me to be in, but I don't think that halts me from doing it. So my name is Brandon Delcourt. I am a microbiology and immunology major with a minor in biochemistry. I get up and I go drag myself out to turn my coffee machine on, make my cup of coffee, and brush my teeth and then go to class. Knowing that I have multiple assignments due on the same day or in future dates, knowing that I have deadlines to make, knowing that I have multiple classes that I have to go to, and I have to balance going into work onto that. So we've been learning about a lot of like gene editing and how to edit genes within bacteria, and then how can we use the genes that we edit in bacteria, how can we translate that into editing genes in potentially humans or other multicellular organisms. Basically everything that's going on in the realm of science right now in terms of how they're doing different tests and techniques to, see if you're sick. Skating has been something that's been on and off for pretty much all my life. I was skating a good 3, maybe 4 years in elementary school up to middle school, and then I completely dropped it and really never touching it again all the way throughout high school. And freshman year in college, COVID was hit everyone big, everything went online, and I was finding myself kind of getting a little bit depressed and not really knowing what to do. So I decided to pick up skating again, and literally from the moment I picked it up freshman year, I fell in love with it again. We've been working on a lot of like molecular techniques, like overall functions of cell, like in cell bio, I've learned like overall functions of a cell, like everything that's inside the cell, like what all the organelles do, how that helps the cell during replication, how it like harms the cell if something goes wrong. When people were getting COVID nose swabs, a lot of people were getting the PCR reaction, and we've been doing a lot of PCR in lab. We've been doing different variations of PCR. It's called like reverse transcription PCR and other molecular techniques that are being used. I have such diverse hobbies that it makes it really fun to be able to learn about stuff that I'm really interested in while simultaneously maintaining all my hobbies that I'm interested in, even if they are like, polar opposites of each other. I think it's super cool, and I think talking to people too, they think it's really unique that, they're like, oh, you just ride a skateboard, and then I'm like, oh no, like I seriously skate, and then like I'll show them some clips and they're like, oh wow, like we didn't expect like, you were like, we didn't know that, we thought you just like rode around and type stuff. And it's cool seeing those reactions from people, because it really makes me feel like my work of trying to get better at this sport or hobby is really paying off.
Let's fucking go!